Hey, I'm Ross, this is Rich, and you're listening to ROCKFLESH.com. So, once again, it's ROCKFLESH.com at Radar Festival up in Manchester, and I have got two members, the two key members, I would say, but don't tell the rest of them from Haken.
I do play keys.
Ross and Rich, and clarinet. You play clarinet as well. So you are multi. You are. This is the thing.
Well, I used to play clarinet when I was like 10 years old.
Oh my word! Well, we need to get this out right now. Wikipedia lists clarinet as one of your multi-instrumentalists.
I thought you were going to get a clarinet out now. I was like, don't do that.
No. We're not that kind of site where we get clarinets out.
Yeah. I used to play years ago and did a few grades and had lessons at school. We actually went to the same school. You were doing guitar.
I don't remember you playing clarinet. This is
I played up to like grade 4.
History
of
being at school together.
We went to primary school and high school together, and we were in a band together. We played Radiohead covers for a while, Beatles.
So you've been doing this for a long time together, and you're still smiling.
Well, it's all fake. It's not real.
I was going to say it's forced. It's forced, isn't it? And yes, let's go back to the early. I feel a bit like this is your life now. It's like let's go back to the early days. But Sutton. Sutton, there we go. So I mean, basically, we always do this kind of like Surrey thing, because when we interviewed Sammy from Employed to Serve, my kind of like brother and sister-in-law, they live in Woking. Okay. So we were talking about Woking. Sutton, my mother-in-law lives in Morden, and like kind of like my father-in-law, God rest his soul, he was Pearson's bike guy. So Pearson's is the first ever bike shop in the world. It is.
That is a fact.
It is.
Which is pretty cool, and that's in Sutton High Street.
Exactly, and kind of a plug, my other half, Sophie, she's just finished a charity ride on a Pearson's bike from Edinburgh to Mould, so it all comes full circle.
That's amazing.
But yeah, so do you guys still live down there, or have you moved to LA?
I'm not quite at LA status yet. Maybe after the next record. Well, we'll see.
You never know.
I've moved down to Bournemouth. Actually, it's a town next to Bournemouth called Boscombe, which can be known to the locals as Bosque Vegas. So it's close enough.
Slot machine.
Well, no, it's just because it's
bright. No, just because that's what we do.
But I've stayed in Sutton. Yeah, I haven't moved. To me, it's like the centre of the universe. I love it. It's good. I mean, I like it.
Sutton is home, really.
And that's why it was awesome seeing you guys last year. Obviously in Guildford. You know, around the corner. Local boys, didn't say we like kind of like Palm Reader, I think, as well. Palm Reader, Guildford guys and stuff. So
like stamping ground, you know, we're just like
we actually played
returning to our roots. And it was really good fun.
We played a couple of shows in Guildford way back, right at the beginning of our career. So it was nice to go back there and play. And it was weird just driving 30 minutes down the road to play for a really cool festival. But they've really stepped it up this year.
Yeah. So just for people who don't know, Radar Festival the past couple of years has been very much it's been very much in a nightclub in Guildford, hasn't it, basically? So the main stage is like the kind of nightclub main stage, and the downstairs is the extra bar, super small. We see Cage Fight in like kind of the tiny room was both a wonderful and frightening thing. So it's a real step up for kind of to hear Victoria Warehouse and stuff.
Yeah, well, an honour to be invited back.
Well,
second time in a row.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're kind of like almost like maybe one of the house bands, as it were, kind of thing.
We'll take it.
And it's kind of like one of these things where you're just speaking with Andy and Vern from Monuments about how progressive rock, progressive metal, you've got Euroblast, you've got Tech Fest, you've got kind of Radar, how it almost feels like, not that it's come back to the fore, it's always been there, but Do you feel like as a band that there's kind of more of a warmth from kind of the scene, as it were, you know? Or
yeah, I'm really amazed at how big this festival is, and like you say, it's focused around progressive music.
Yep.
I imagine 5 years ago that wouldn't have been possible to put on an event like this.
Almost not something that was sellable at that point, maybe.
I feel like we owe a lot to bands like Porcupine Tree. Stephen Wilson, he's really kind of built the scene quite a lot in the UK, I would say. But yeah, we feel privileged to be part of it, you know. It feels good.
We've been at this, you know, over 13 years, and this year really has been the most festivals that we've done in the summer for our whole career. So that's testament to how things have grown in the prog metal world, for sure.
Do you think that's more people taking an interest, or the bands up in their game?
I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah, both?
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, you've upped your game. I mean, you were terrible before, but I mean.
I know. Yeah, the first 6 albums are absolute dog shit.
I mean, like, don't bother. Yeah, just like basically listen to Fauna on repeat. You know, that'll do. You know, kind of thing. But no, we saw you guys on your most recent tour, and it was amazing. Once you start getting kind of, obviously your songs aren't necessarily short songs, but they do like kind of combine together as well. It's like the concept of song following into song. When you've got a big back catalogue and you almost hear the songs going into the next one, how on earth do you decide what to play in a set? Certainly a festival set as well.
It's tricky.
We've all got different ideas about what songs we like and prefer to play, and then we're restrained by the amount of time you get in the set, so it's a bit of a jigsaw, putting like the long ones and the short ones together to figure out what works and flows. So it's a bit of push and pull, a bit of a compromise. We always try and celebrate the new record, put new songs in there, some fan favourites, and whatever we think's gonna.
Is it almost like sometimes? I guess you have some songs that you've played quite a lot.
Well, Cockroach King comes to mind.
I was going to say, like, does that ever become boring, Cockroach King?
I mean, we played that song pretty much at every show since we released it.
Like every night,
like,
in your dreams and nightmares.
I started getting very good.
That's Monument's going crazy.
It's a weird one, because Cockroach King is arguably one of our most quirky songs.
Yes,
But somehow it's also one of the most popular songs we've released. I think it was one of the first songs that a lot of people heard from us, because it was on The Mountain, and that was our first album with Inside Out Records. So we were suddenly on the radar of a lot of new people. So I feel like a lot of people latched onto that song. But yeah, we played it a lot.
I was going to say, that happens, and it's the double-edged sword then, isn't it? With regards to...
I started getting very complacent. That song, like not rehearsing it, you know.
Right.
Fine, I start forgetting the lyrics.
It's like muscle memory, and then the muscle memory starts going kind of thing almost.
But anyway, on that, at Radar this year we're celebrating 10 years of The Mountain, so we'll be including quite a few tracks. Including Cockroach King and a few of the Mountain songs.
Excellent. Good stuff. Right, let's do some silly questions.
Love it.
Okay, so I remember last year at Radar, you, Ross, saying that it was Haken, as in Taken 2, as well. Which, yeah, exactly. Well, you know, we don't like to talk about that.
Is there a Taken?
Is there? Is there Taken 4?
Is it? Oh,
There's many Takens.
Really?
So the question is, in honour of Liam Neeson, he has a very specific skill set.
Yeah.
What do you each think your specific skill sets can be described as?
I think my piece de resistance is eating chickpeas. Yeah,
Wow.
a lot of people know me as a guitarist, but eating chickpeas is pretty good.
Hey, never say Rockflesh, don't pull back the curtain.
I know.
You know, this is full Wizard of Oz moment, you know?
Yeah, I love a good chickpea, so I'm always
Good
looking.
chickpea.
Yeah,
Does it need to be mashed up and formed into hummus, or?
I like hummus as well. I like whatever you can give me, really.
Dansak?
Yeah, I love dansak. Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's all I got.
Basically, the Chickpea King.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
They
hearing
call me
tonight.
Chickpea. They call me Chickpea Henshall on tour.
Really?
Yeah.
What, really?
So yeah, that's my urban move, I guess you could say. Yeah.
What about you need that on the back of your shirt.
I should get a t-shirt made, shouldn't I?
Specific skill set.
I don't know. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none, really, aren't I?
You're a goalkeeper.
I was a goalkeeper. That's true.
That's probably your.
Good with my hands.
You play for Man U.
No, not quite. I got to the Carshalton Youth Football Squad,
Yeah.
and then discovered music and beer and things that weren't football.
Yeah.
More freedom beyond the 90 minutes. Yeah, exactly.
Good times. Yeah.
Good time.
Carshalton, by the way, for those who don't know, is like on the border of Sutton, basically.
I played a bit
the next
football
town.
as well. I played right back, and I just couldn't score. I scored an own goal once, and that was
Wow.
all I scored. Yeah.
Wow. So it wasn't a right back in the changing room. The classic joke. Wow. Excellent. So maybe you need to do like a football themed concept album or something like
Or
that.
a Chickpea thing.
Or a Chickpea
I
one.
don't know, one of the two.
Yeah. Something to think on. Something to put in the comments if people
What do you think?
We
What do
do
you
like a
think?
vote basically.
Yeah, let's do
Chickpea
it.
or
Do a
football.
poll. Football.
Chickpea versus football.
Surely
Fight.
Chickpea will win.
What do you think?
Surely.
Exactly.
Probably.
Exactly. So, okay, who out the band does the most ridiculous poses on stage?
I mean, it has to be Ross. Sorry, mate, but I mean, you love a good pose, don't you?
I mean, what's my pose though?
Demonstrate.
Crouching.
The tiger attack.
Yeah, the tiger
Basically, it's the
attack.
tiger.
Or the magician. You do the magician quite a bit. Is that one?
I've been trying to get the guitarist in the band to have more of a stance.
Fighting
It just doesn't. It just.
I get my leg up on the monitor quite a bit.
Just doesn't. Yeah, we're getting old.
Exactly. It's like some of those moves aren't as good, are they?
bringing these
They're not as
chairs
good. They're not as
Yeah.
good. If Haken was a drink, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, what drink would you be and why?
Bacardi Breezer. Because we're very.
They're not made out of chickpeas. I mean,
No.
So, you know,
We're going to say White Russian. Cause
Yeah. Oh,
It's got to do with White Russian. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know why. Maybe because we're such a sweet band.
Are we?
No, not really. But what about you? What do
Sweet
you
and
think?
fruity. You know?
Sweet, we're
I
very.
mean, you should never mix your
I
drinks.
think maybe
We're bad
we
for
need
your
to
teeth.
come to Ross for this question.
Yeah, go on, Ross. What do you think?
I mean, because like the style of our music is very mixed. I think we'd be a mix of all the different.
Long Island iced tea.
Smoothie.
Different spirits. And it'd be like an alcoholic smoothie. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Why not?
We're a smoothie.
I say
Spirit
Long Island
smoothie.
iced tea,
We're
you
really
say
fit.
smoothie.
We're really fit.
Don't mix your drinks. But do listen to Haken.
Exactly. Yes. Oh, that's brilliant. That's the soundbite, isn't it? Don't mix your drinks, but do listen to Haken. Haken Fest.
Oh.
Who's playing it? And also, you can have a tent that has crazy things in it, like Q&As and that.
Can it be living or dead?
It can be living or dead. Although, as Jay from Vex pointed out, the living ones will put on a better performance.
Yeah.
That's the only thing to remember.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
their holograms.
Exactly. Well, this is where the conversation always goes.
I mean, Prince would be cool. If we could bring Prince back from the dead.
Well,
I mean, that would be cool.
It'd be legends that I've never seen. Like Queen, Freddie Mercury.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Big Prince. It would have been Bowie. I never saw Bowie live.
Yeah.
I regret that.
I mean, it'd be cool.
That's quite an expensive festival, though. I don't think we could book all
Right.
those bands.
Yeah,
What's no matter for this?
What's the money situation? Can we afford it?
Johan's footing the bill.
Oh, okay.
From all the money we make
Can we-
from
can
our
we-
endorsements on this channel.
With French, we just saw Gojira live
Oh,
in
that'd be
Tuscan, and one of the best French bands in the world. They'd play.
They would play. It'd be cool to reform Pink Floyd or Gentle Giant.
Yep.
Bit of old school prog.
Nice.
That'd be cool.
Nice.
Tigran Hamasyan. He's one of my favourite pianists. That'd be cool. Bit of a mixed bag, really.
Yeah.
We'll get some grassroots bands in there, some up and coming.
Exactly. And like obviously
Support the next-
like the Ocean,
Yeah.
all those kind of guys.
Bone Thugs in Harmony. Yeah. All the classics. All the
You know,
classics.
Captain Celeste, that kind
Yeah.
of thing. You know. Who would you have for your Q&A? Because Ithaca wanted Arsene Wenger. With David Seaman saving penalties for a fiver, which was good.
Jurgen Klopp, maybe I'll go for Jurgen Klopp from Liverpool.
The Klopp.
Yeah, the Klopp.
Any celebrity is going to come and do a
Oh, he's going to host the Q&A, or we're going to ask him questions?
Oh, I mean, these are logistics we can look into further once we get the contract signed. But
we're talking serious business.
I mean, exactly.
Maybe Matthew Kelly.
Wow. I like that.
I think he's a cool guy, you know. I want to meet him.
Want to chow down on some chickpeas?
Yeah, we'll chat chickpeas and we'll mash them up and have some hummus.
Superb.
Yeah.
Superb.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Sure, I'll go along with it. Why not?
Exactly. Okay, so what can we expect from you guys in the next 12 months, the foreseeable future? That you're allowed to tell us.
More gigs. We've started very small seeds of new music, so hopefully next year we can get working on that. We'll release some new stuff maybe.
It's a Chickpea football concept album.
I know.
Exactly.
Quite niche, but
yeah, Chickpea United. That's the title. I mean,
that's a great album.
That's for free.
Yeah, we'll take it. And just more touring next year.
Nice. Nice.
I mean, this year's been really busy for us. So we've just released Fauna, and coming off the back of COVID, it's been a bit crazy.
Because everything was bumped on, wasn't it, with regards to the tour and stuff?
Yeah, so we had to postpone maybe 2 or 3 tours over the years. So yeah, it's been really busy. Done a bunch of festivals this year, so we'd like to carry that on. And
is that just reinforced wanting to do more and more and more though? Almost like you've kind of had that. I can imagine that the feedback you've had from the crowds and stuff has been amazing. Certainly when we've seen you live, it's been superb.
It's been really cool, and a lot of people, a lot of feedback I get is they're feeling a bit shortchanged by the set lengths, and they want to see us come and do longer sets. So we're in conversations about doing some special nights maybe at some point. That would be really cool.
That'd be superb.
We don't know if it will happen, but something.
Pearson's Bike Shop.
Oh man, yeah.
A 3-hour set at Pearson's Bike Shop.
Yeah.
Amazing. All 3 of us could fit in.
Yeah, I mean,
and the gig will be powered by cyclists.
Which is a thing, by the way. I went to Glastonbury and I saw a stage powered by people on bikes.
Oh my word.
Yeah, that was cool.
It's like, come volunteer at Glastonbury, it'll be fun. Get on the bike.
On your bike, mate.
So you've been busy,
you get a workout and you get to happen.
Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe that's what you need on stage alongside you.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I'm not volunteering. It's as simple as that.
I'll be up for it.
But
Bruce Dickinson, when he warms up for a show, he runs a treadmill. I heard this from Mike Portnoy, who sort of got the scoop when they toured with Iron Maiden.
Doesn't run around the stage.
So that you can get himself
his
going.
His vocal warm up is running through
the flag around the stage.
Yeah, running through the songs on treadmill.
Holding a flag.
What a legend! Honestly.
Excellent.
I love that.
And finally, have you two got any questions for me?
Yeah, who are you? What's your name?
Why am I here? Can you go away?
Can we have a second series?
Excellent. Smell my cheese.
Do you like chickpeas?
I like chickpeas. I don't love them as much as you.
In curries, do you like them in curries?
Curries, good in curries. I mean, I would encourage people to embrace chickpeas as an option.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very healthy option. It's a good thing. Everyone eat chickpeas.
We all know what's coming as questions for all the remaining bands. It's chickpea related.
I love it.
Awesome. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Ross, for joining us. You're playing later, obviously.
Yes.
All the photos from their set and everyone else's set, and reviews from their set and everyone else's set, will be up on rockflesh.com together with the interviews. But yeah, thank you very much once again.
Thank you,
and see you all soon. Cheers.
See you later.